Lauren Jauregui from Fifth Harmony is on the album. How was it working with her?
So I wrote a song called Strangers. I wrote a love song. And it's kind of at a point in the album, narratively, it's a point in the album, it's a meet scene. It's like a Romeo and Juliet kind of like, it's called Strangers, you know. And if you've seen the film or if you're familiar with the play, you know that they meet at this like event, this like masquerade, and they're like ducking each other, and they're strangers, but they're love at first sight kind of thing.
What kind of party is it here?
Well, it's like a crazy house party at my house, which I explain in 2 other songs. I set up the house party in Alone and Heaven and Hiding.
Okay.
And then I talk about the meet in Strangers.
All connected.
Yeah, so it's all, like I said, this like storyline. And Heaven and Hiding and Alone are cool because they're 2 character perspectives of the same party. It's Romeo's perspective and Juliet's perspective.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's really, really cool. But in Strangers, I wrote this song that narratively is about the meet scene, but is actually about is actually me reflecting on another relationship I had been in, trying to move on from this one.
Got it.
And it's the first song. There's a couple on the record, but this is the first song that I ever wrote where I openly used female pronouns. And I have songs on Badlands that are about, you know, women that I've been with, but I was 19 and it was my first record, and I tried to keep it. I also really tried to keep Badlands gender neutral, or like, and that's why I think I found myself a lot of male fans from that record, because I wasn't singing about he or she or anything. I kept it pretty neutral. But on this one, I kind of go there. And I wrote this song. And
with the chick, does the gender change from song to song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, there's some songs that have he's, some songs that have she's on the record, but it's because it's funny because for me, I'm singing about different relationships I've been in, but in the record, it just looks like it's different characters singing about each other. You know what I mean? So when I'm singing about like a girl I dated, it looks like, you know, it looks like a male character singing about a female character, or like, you know, in the essence of the story.
Got it.
But I wrote this song, and it's kind of Stevie Nicks, it's kind of Pat Benatar, kind of Daft Punk.
Okay.
It's so like
it's all over the place.
Let me explain.
A little bit of everything.
Let me explain. the lyric and the confidence are Pat Benatar. Mm-hmm. The harmonies and the duet in the chorus are Stevie Nicks. Like the idea of like the Fleetwood Mac kind of like harmonic, 2 people singing at once, like duet style.
At each other or at once?
At once.
Got it.
We go back and forth in the verses, but and then the drums and the synths are like super French. It's like very Daft Punk, very Starboy. Like,
I like that breakdown.
Yeah, and so something wasn't right. I was like, something's not believable. Something's not, you know, me just singing the song isn't enough. Like, I need it to be more real. And Lauren is a friend of mine, and she's openly bisexual, and so am I. And our fans really this past year have just really expressed just so much support and so much love and an indication that they just relate to us and they're happy to have us being outspoken about it. And I was thinking to myself, if I want this song to be believable, it needs to be real. So I'm not going to put a girl on this song to sing who's straight.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to do it, you know? So I reached out to Lauren, and she came in and she cut the vocal, and it sounds awesome. Our voices sound really cool together because we both have like really raspy voices. Mine's a little more like delicate than hers. Hers is like really powerful and like big and raspy, and mine's kind of like light and raspy. But it's really cool. And I just love that Lauren and I are 2 women who have like a mainstream pop presence doing a love song for the LGBT community.